Well, hey everyone, thanks for being here today. My name is Nicole Spires, and I am the Director of Communications here at New Earth. I'm so glad that you could join us for today's Healthy Hustle. When it comes to gardening, your plants are only as healthy as the soil that they're grown in. If the soil is sterile and depleted, your plants will likely be weak and brittle. The opposite is also true. If your soil is rich and filled with nutrients, your plants are likely to thrive. It turns out your gut microbiome is quite similar. Dietitian Susie Richardson explains.
So being that your focus is on the immune system, let's talk about the immune system in the gut, because really a majority of our immune system is in the gut, right? So how does our microbiome fit into this whole equation?
Wow. It kind of goes back to what I was talking about before about the good guys need to outnumber the bad guys. And I'm really simplifying this. It's not real scientific, if you don't mind. But so many things, you know what I do? I just look at our internal gut environment, like my garden soil. And I love to garden, and I love to grow my own vegetables, and I miss doing it because I live in the city now. But I would just take care, and I would nurture that soil, and I would give it all it needed to like kitchen scraps and to decompose, and just natural things from grass cuttings and all these kind of things. And what that did was it made that soil so rich. Just like I call it our soil environment inside of us. It just makes it so rich. And when the plants we grow in this rich, alive is really what I'm talking about. Not sterile, like agribusiness, you know. Most of what we get at the store that's not organic grows in this sterile soil with just a bunch of nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus added to it in chemical form. And a lot of people, you know, our diets are like that too. We eat this sterile food that's all been pasteurized and processed and this and that. And it doesn't have any life force. We talked about the vital force. You know, this food has no life force, but grown in this rich, alive soil, these plants, the vegetables, the fruits, whatever it is, they grow, and they have more nutrients in them. They're able to absorb more from the soil. Those roots are just so happy to take what they can from that rich, alive soil. And the food we eat is only as good as the soil it grows on. Right. So the food we eat is only absorbable as our internal environment, internal soil environment, if you will. So that's kind of what I use to describe my own perception of how this is. And like I said before, you know, our gut, the gut lining, this mucosal membrane, is the first line of defense of the immune system. This is where it starts.
Isn't that interesting? Our ability to absorb nutrients is only as strong as our gut microbiome. Or in other words, a rich, thriving microbiome allows us to optimally absorb the nutrients from our food. With the gut at the hub or core of our health, it makes sense to focus on and support the gut microbiome. If you're interested in learning more about how to support your gut and your overall health, come join us on our next 30-day reboot. I've included a link to the support group in the description, and you'll be there. You'll join a thriving group, just a supportive group, a motivational group. You'll have the opportunity to learn more about the gut microbiome, how to best support it, and ultimately improve your health. I hope that you'll join us. We'll look forward to seeing you there, and thank you for joining us on the Healthy Hustle.